When you think about if you're President of the United States and you come to the decision about a Supreme Court justice, what's some of the criteria you want for a good justice?
So you want somebody that understands the proper role of the court, that's going to apply the law and Constitution as it's written and originally understood, not as they would like it to mean, and no legislating from the bench. And so that's kind of the intellectual framework. I think what separates the great justice from justices who may not reach that level is, do you have the fortitude and the backbone to rule the way the Constitution demands, regardless of how that's going to be received by elite media, by the law professorate, by lawyers. And so if you look at somebody like Justice Clarence Thomas, if you look at Justice Samuel Alito, they would really be the models, because I think what they've shown over the years is an ability to issue principled rulings regardless of what way the wind blows. I think Justice Scalia, the late Justice Scalia, was another one of those. But you know, Clarence Thomas, you cannot rattle him. They've been smearing him for decades. And he is just strong as a bull. He believes in the Constitution, and he's just fearless in what he does. And, you know, nobody's perfect, but man, anytime there's a decision, 99.9, I mean, he's probably in the right spot. But I do think it's just because, again, elite society is going to pull these justices to the left. You know, you've got to have somebody that really has that firm foundation. And I've heard from justices, from people that have worked the Supreme Court, this building, they say, it does things to people, right? I mean, you come in and then it can kind of change you. You don't want someone that's going to change based on that. You want them to be the same person, and you want them to be able to rule the way the Constitution demands. It's not an institution that was designed by the founders to follow public opinion, because the time when you're upholding constitutional rights, when it really matters, is when that's not necessarily popular.